Yes, it's not Monday. We on Saturdays now, and I hope y'all understand.
It's Friday.
It is Friday.
It is Friday.
It's Friday.
Y'all, I work, and the days are blended in.
And just
Every day is the same. But we back at it again with another week at Eggshell. It's just a podcast. My spending ass is trying to squeeze there with the
Shit. God, Jesus. Other one. 3. There we go. What is going on, everybody? Hey, Monty, it's just a podcast. We're just going to do a fun, wild episode today. I honestly just wanted to say, fuck it. We just have a bunch of people that just whatnot. So here we are, HO's podcast. We're just going to have open conversations and just play what is it? Never have I ever or whatever. We're just having fun today. That's pretty much it. I'm probably my good friend at shit.
Where am I?
Yeah,
Where am I?
he gotta fix that camera. He still ain't fixed it. I'm still your secret.
That's because she's over.
I'm worried to find it.
I'm here, so how am I gonna
You don't have to be near it. You can be over here.
I'm really shut up.
Just gonna hear it.
It's okay. I get it.
You got to fix it. This is a Yeti.
I friends you with.
I don't get to have the appearance of speaking on the bike like everyone else. You know why? It's because I'm one of those
Not
people.
for nothing, but I'm over here too, you dickhead. So I'm gonna just like
With the friends.
I'll be here for a minute and 27 seconds. Oh, look at me.
All right. So
Okay.
everybody, just introduce yourselves. Say hello.
All right, we gonna bring it back up in the essence. Oh, wait, to me? Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, you know, everybody knows my impressions. They can come out last year. How you tonight?
Get my right.
That Alliyah. Hello. I say excuse myself, thank you.
Ooh, spice.
You stupid pretty. My name is Alliyah. My nation. I'm gonna say that. Who we got?
I wasn't ready.
Yeah,
She wasn't ready. It's SiTheRage, y'all. Where is the camera? Where the slide? All right. Hey, y'all. It's SiTheRage coming to you live on Friday. A Friday. You know, we're just gonna play some games.
Like talk some shit, say some things.
Count if you don't. You know the
Light some. What is that?
free.
That's a roach. We're gonna light some roaches because that's his energy.
Cause my phone. You too bad.
Impatient.
No.
My bad, Alex, my bad. It's ACE.
Yeah.
It's Costello, the
Finish.
big G-man shit, you know what I'm saying? And fuck Cam, yeah.
What the fuck did I
I mean,
Amazing.
Yeah,
Go ahead and let it be known.
what's up, y'all?
Wasn't
It's
ready.
amazing. Hey, everybody. Y'all can find us.
Come on.
Yeah.
yeah, scoop me out. Yeah.
Miss Me Loves, IG, Facebook, Amazing Hicks. What's up? We going some designing while we chat it up, y'all. What's up?
So you guys are gonna just kind of watch your work while we're doing this.
Yeah.
All right. So
It's kind of what we said. Talk about me.
all right. So first things first. What were y'all talking about earlier? Because y'all were talking about something earlier.
We were talking about this though.
I know, right? Like,
Oh, I don't want to get into fucking astrology. Okay.
You here. I just like one of those with topic.
yeah. As a client, they
All right. So So here's the first question that I have then: is their sign that important?
yeah.
And is it going to trigger? If it's a sign that you feel like is not a sign that you like, or a sign you were learned to not like because
I know
whatever traits, quote unquote, it's gonna deter you.
Can we rephrase the question to making sense?
Like,
All right.
it's too long.
If are you going to not fuck with somebody because they are in a sign that
Space racism, basically. Space racism.
Hold on, this man's about to say automatically, are you gonna not fuck with somebody because they're an Aquarius? You about to say an Aquarius. That's wild.
I was just giving it examples. That's all I was doing was giving an example.
I do believe, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, when someone tell you their zodiac, it give you a gist of what you could be dealing with. I don't know, because I don't do well with certain signs, like, and it be consistent. So it's just like, you know, I feel like, honestly, just based off of how the person is, of how they grow it up, I mean, honestly, if they ain't past their childhood trauma to me, that shit too loud. Run, bitch, run.
But here's my question. The question that I have is like,
I can answer it for you.
if somebody's just like, you meet a person, right? And before you even know what their sign is, right? You're really vibing with this person. You guys are having a great conversation. And then finally the question comes up of, oh, when's your birthday? And you're like, oh, I'm a Sagittarius or something.
And he's a
then you're just
Pisces
like-
male, and you're like, oh, no, I know better.
So everything was going great up until the fact that he said that he was a whatever the fuck, and then you're like, oh no, you're my opposite sign. Now I don't want to fuck
Can I
with
have
you.
the floor? Can I have the floor because I'm itching. Like, I'm itching and I'm fucking dying for this, actually. Like, y'all don't see it, but I'm frothing at the mouth for this spicy shit. I'm frothing at the mouth for this shit. So there's all different types of information in this world. If I see somebody's fucking clothes are messy, no, I'm not gonna date him. It's the same fucking shit. People give you certain information. Their sun sign is a very small piece of information because people don't know there's a whole freaking chart. You're not just your sun sign. But you can have repeat lessons and experiences with the same sign. So it's like, if you don't learn that shit, yes, you're going to keep repeating having a bad experience with one type of sign. But it's like, you know what I know about astrology too? You can have worse experiences with some signs than others consistently. Like, that's just the thing.
I definitely have.
Because your chart is just your chart. How you interact with the world, like, literally
I
is
get
so
that.
unique.
Like, have we ever looked at somebody's just environment and the fact that sometimes you just date the same type of people regardless of what their signs are? Like, if you date the same type of person who maybe came up in a single parent household, maybe had a rough life, maybe ran the streets when they were kids, and didn't have a father figure, and all of that, you date the same type of person, you're gonna get the same type of result.
In
regardless of
astrology,
what their-
in astrology, you have a,
All of that goes hand in hand. And
it does.
attention to all of that.
Thank you.
Astrology is an important aspect of it, and then you also have to take into account how they were raised, because the time frame that you were born, where the stars were, matters. It really does. It does make up. That does make up personality.
That's all wonderful and great to know, but at the same time,
But your relationships have a sector. You're going to get the same shit because your sector never changes. Your relationships in this life are how your relationships are.
again,
Let me take this back. It all goes suggested by the parents that they have. If you introduce yourself by, if the parents is very nice to you and sweet, they kid can be like ass and booty cheeks. Yeah. And be ass and booty cheeks to you and have beautiful parents.
okay.
I really do think it's the parents that control that shit, because then they don't know how to
But that's
understand the conflict resolutions to people.
But that has nothing to do with the kid's sign.
How your chart is always going to
That has to do with
interact
how the parents
with
raised
shit the
kid,
same
not
way.
what the kid's sign is, not when they were born. That has to do with how they were raised.
Your chart is going to depict how you interact personally. So it's like when you're learning astrology, you're really learning it more for yourself than anybody else. It's like more. I feel like it's more trying to get a better understanding of yourself and how you interact with everybody else. Is a word can stop repeating. Exactly. Now you might learn everybody else's chart so that way you can help them kind of.
But if you know that you have a certain, like, literal placement in your chart that makes it so, because this is astrology, you can get all the way down to the nitty gritty. I could see if somebody is prone to getting fucked over by their, like, fucking husband or boyfriends. I could see, like, if they have family issues. Like, it's just how well you actually know how to use and read the chart. Because it's like, I would be crazy to know what I know and ignore all of that shit.
What you're telling me is that every person who reads the same exact chart or whatever is all going through the same exact thing at the same exact time. Is that what you're telling me?
Absolutely not. Where did that come in?
Because that's kind of what I'm getting from that, though. Because what you're saying is that if I read your chart and I see that you're a fucking Saturn, moon, sun, ocean, whatever the fuck,
Let me tell you.
right? And that means that you probably went through this in your life. Or you're going through currently, you've been through this, or you're going through this.
Sounds like useful information to me.
No, but what I'm saying is that you're saying that every single person with all of those exact traits are all going through the same things.
No, let's
Personality traits. That's what.
But you know what's crazy?
Personality traits.
If you notice,
This everybody.
your fucking sun sign twins do be going through the same shit.
let's
All
talk
my
about
Aquarius people be
if
going through the same fucking
we're gonna
shit
talk about
at the
this.
same time.
Your example
in
can be
different
Gemini
fonts.
because everybody talks shit about us Gemini. So okay, let's go that route. Cam is saying that people don't want to talk to you because you're a certain sign. Okay, I'm a Gemini, so automatically if I tell a girl, "Oh, I'm a Gemini," oh, you two-faced it. Oh, you want to be right all the time. Oh, you're moody.
You're all over the place.
And so, how do you know? me. So yeah, no, okay, I understand where comes.
You are movie, but I will say that you're
Then
not.
he went and
But from
undercut
my
your whole
experience
support.
from you, you're not one to just be like, no, I need to be right all the time.
Yeah, I don't need to be right.
Like-
But if you're gonna tell me I'm wrong, you need to tell me why I'm wrong.
That I can agree with.
That's the thing, though. While he's sitting over here saying, yeah, they don't like me because I'm moody and I'm this and that, his woman beside him is kind of like,
Yeah, go ahead. You.
well, I'm a Cancer, so Cancers don't really like Geminis like that. But I mean, when he told me right there, I'm like,
Yeah, but you guys have been together for a minute now.
Because he probably has Cancer placements in his chart.
and I'm gonna take his personality. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna actually get to know them because Geminis they have their little tempers and shit like that.
Can I bet somebody money real quick? I bet you money. I bet you money if he has Cancer in his chart.
No, most definitely.
I would hope you have no cancer anywhere in
Shit, I hope I don't have any
Point being
cancer.
is that compatibility there is based off of more than just his sun sign being in Gemini. He's probably got Venus in Cancer or Mercury in Cancer.
What is Pluto in there too? What about?
Yes, Pluto is in there too, nigga. That's your relationship with rebirth, nigga. What you know about that?
Yeah, my birthday is June 12th. So that's
It's just like
Science is crazy. Science is ethics. Science is a wild word to.
They still call it a pseudoscience, but it is an organization of the fucking stars. Like literally, like it's the stars, and then how them shits impact you, and how the planetary bodies impact you. If the moon can move water, and it affects our periods, why would you not think that the other planets don't got shit to do with us?
Can I say something?
Far away.
Fuck up everybody just for this. I'm the first zodiac sign.
Yeah, but the moon isn't fucking. But the moon is like 3 weeks away. It's a fucking 4-day trip.
So I'm gonna drop that. But is it?
And that's why it's the closest to us heaviest representation of this astrology. It has harder weight than the other planets.
But is the moon a planet or a moon?
Zodiac sign.
It's a planetary body. That's what it's referred to. That's why this is a not science. Because we still study people, though. Let's be honest.
So you're like,
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
couldn't he live on the moon? Pause.
We do live on the moon.
And hold on. See, everybody needs water. And who wants water better? A fairy. There we go. Everybody say that, oh, you know, I'm the best sign, but I never thought I need water. You need to carry it.
I just want to put this out there that I give no fucks about these signs, but everybody
It's
is.
just how you tolerate. It's how much you can tolerate as a person. Oh, yeah, we just really? Because if you really,
Get on.
if we all know,
You know, give a fuck
a
apparently.
zodiac sign really, it's just based off of how you can tolerate people. If you can tolerate people to a certain extent, that's really just based off.
So what I'm learning it for myself is that I can tolerate a lot, but I can only tolerate butts so much.
That's humiliating.
He has a Taurus rising, y'all.
But I'm just saying, like,
He stays too long and gets mad.
dog, what happened? That's for everyone about anybody about no zodiac sign.
Then the world would be just the same, I promise you.
I know. Hold on. Did you say the world will be just the same?
Put it on me, you idiot.
But I'm
You're trying. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job.
like years ago for real. Like you feel any sign for anything.
You're doing a great job. Okay. I'm proud of you.
It goes alright. It's also that energy.
I said anything. Nah, but
Fuck you. Fuck you.
All right, let's reset with a new question.
all right. Never have I ever.
Oh shit.
So we've never played a game.
start a game, dickhead. What if somebody's never played? You gotta explain the game.
All right, hold on.
You're the host.
All right.
One voice at a time.
You're the host. Explain the game, dickhead.
All right, no, we're gonna play that later. We're gonna do more questions.
Questions.
Okay.
Question.
So I want to know how long is too long for your man not to have a job?
What the fuck does it gotta just be specifically for a man? Why can't it just be your significant other?
Okay, significant other, whatever. How long is too long?
How long is
What
too long?
specifies as a job?
Money.
Because that can get kind of tricky because they might not have it on fire, but they get to what they shouldn't have.
Is he trapping?
When I say don't have a job, I mean like they can't pull their half of the bills.
Okay. Oh, child. From my experience,
2 months.
For my
2 months.
I try to be very.
That's solid.
I don't even feel like it was
2 months.
It's 2 months. Depends on if you're looking.
60 days.
It depends on if you're looking.
If you don't have a job, why aren't you looking?
That's my thing. Because you can work looking, you can be looking and not have a job within those 2 months just because nobody's hiring, or you just had.
I'm gonna
Who
be
the hell ain't hiring for 2
right
months?
here. Bring the camera right there, because I'm gonna be 100 with you.
Niggas get fired.
Nobody's hiring. It's because you're not applying for real. Honestly, if nobody's hiring, that means go to McDonald's, go to Burger King, go to somewhere that's gonna get you something until something better comes. Point being is that if nobody's hiring, it's because you're not trying.
Get to that door, though.
Don't care.
Only because my situation with all of that is it's not. It's been plenty of times where everybody wasn't hired.
It depends on your back.
Exactly, and it definitely depends on your background. So if you cannot find a job within that 2 month period,
Dude, I know motherfucking dudes who are ex-felons getting jobs right now. Who are working.
yeah, that's right now. It is a better. That's right now. You can't.
But my point is,
It fluctuates.
I get that, but again, if you are somebody who has a criminal record and you can get a job, somebody who has a completely clean record should have no issue.
You should have no issue, but do you know where our economy is?
Cam's record ain't speaking.
Our economy, that fluctuates.
Taylor,
It definitely.
wherever our economy is, there's still jobs.
You know what? I got.
There's scut jobs. No, the point is, there's scut jobs that people just don't want to do.
Real quick, you know what? Just put white and then just end it all. Just lie about your. Just lie about.
She's not wrong because I'm biracial.
Honest?
No, she's not wrong though.
She.
Can I get the camera? I already got it. All right. So I'm biracial, and I have tested this theory. And when I put
These ice coming in.
that I have 2 or more races that may or be black, I don't get the call back. But if I put like white up there and then I come like, hey, they're surprised. But I get different results based on which one I pick to favor type shit.
Absolutely right. I'm telling you. Like even if you're black, just pick white.
Yeah, just pick white.
I am white down.
Well, we used to have the DEI. Now we don't got the DEI to where they can't discriminate against you now. Because you used to be able to get there and then they can't be like, oh, well, she's black. I can't hire her because she's black. They used to have to find a reason to be able to take you. Now they don't even got to do that shit.
Have we ever thought about the fact that people were getting hired in positions that they were not skilled enough to be in?
I will give you that. It is some companies that were just hiring a black person, a colored minority. They wanted to get that tax credit. It was happening.
All right.
Can we say?
I just want to put this out, first of all, that I do feel as if it is harder for colored people to get opportunity.
Colored people is such a...
Because I don't want to just say black people, it's not just black people. Anybody who's not white.
Non-white.
Non-white. Anybody who is not white. I'm colored. I'm kind of colored. I'm Puerto Rican.
That colored word.
You gotta yell like, hold on, because you gotta tell the world. We get paid off of this podcast. No, we don't. I don't. Not something sponsored.
I do have black in me. Yes, I do.
Yo, pause, man. You gotta say that a different
Pause. Yeah, I do have.
Please get your mans. Like, this is your man.
Nah.
You know these your token mans because you been here longer than me.
Let me tell you guys, all day. It's all day.
All Diddy all day. No, we're just Diddy parties. Diddy parties are producers who all Diddy parties all day. What do you think you're doing in here? You feel me?
I don't. Ace Costello do not go to the party. Ace Costello do not be at the first party.
You see baby oil? Not a Diddy. I don't see baby oil.
Ace Costello uses regular lotion. I do not say it.
All right.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
Back to the question at hand. How long is too long for your man to not have a job? Man or female? For your specific have a job.
2 months.
I personally feel like it varies because it depends on who you with.
Oh, I have a follow-up.
But
Who haven't we heard from?
we need to hear from some. Okay, let me say this. I can stick beside you, but let me tell you, I've been beside you. Stick beside you for a long time, but
I can't hold you down.
if these bills, if you see him making bills, you better be adding the bills. The fuck, I mean, like honestly, you better be paying them bills.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be adding them bills.
If you're not requiring the significant other to work though, I think it's complete.
Yeah, but that's different. That's way different.
Because if I'm not saying that,
But I'm talking about, so like in this economy that we're in right now. Right? I want to say realistically, most people, even if you have a shipyard job, you still need 2 incomes in order to provide for a household. Because this economy that we are in is very tough. Everything is expensive. Rent is expensive. Groceries are expensive. Imports of any are expensive.
Gas.
Everything. Gas is expensive. Everything is expensive as fuck.
The baby
so
food,
unless you are somebody making 6 figures on your own, most of the time, and again, even just a shipyard income with a family household, because you have to think, not just you. If you are working at the shipyard by yourself and it's just you, you're probably straight. But if you have a girl and 2 kids, 3 kids, that
He starts to
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I feel like I have a lot of responsibility all of a sudden. Like, shit.
I got one.
All right, so here's the follow-up question that I have, is that in the world that we're living in now, do we feel as if still both parties should not be providing for the household? Do we still feel like that it should be solely, not solely, but mostly on the man to provide?
First
Or
of all, let me say this.
I got a second.
No. Let me say this. Listen. In order for a man to learn how to be a man's supposed to be a provider.
let me ask you a question, though.
No, because that's in the Bible. The man is supposed to
I don't give a fuck about the Bible. But
Take
that-
fucking Bible in the same goddamn song.
I only say that. I only say that in regards because the Bible is only believed by groups of people, not by everybody.
Can I
So
speak on
point
this?
being is that you cannot deter what a man is by a book.
Okay, but you have
Just because you believe that doesn't mean that that's everybody's belief.
mean,
no
that's
disrespect to the Bible at all, or Christian or religion or whatever. But my point being is that
She's
you
referring
can't-
to structure. That's what.
Yeah, from the Bible, Joe. From what the Bible said structure was.
Okay, so all right. So would it make you feel right that a woman can support both of y'all and support a whole family? Would that make you feel less of a man?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
100%.
so that's why y'all is supposed to be on top. Even if you
Together.
even if you're
And I
not
agree
on
with that.
top, she can help you out just a little bit.
Right.
But it doesn't mean all the way.
Right. 100%. So all right. So
You're supposed to do more of the work anyway, because the woman also has to. No. Listen, if you have a family, the woman is taking care of kids, feeding you, and all this other stuff. The man is supposed to have a lot more other stuff than what we are doing.
Why?
Because she done gave birth.
So?
You just said it was so. No, it's
So big size. So
So he had to provide for that birth, did he not?
Yo, we are in a room. We are the only 2 guys. Hold up. Remember,
Give a fuck about none of that.
only 2
No,
guys.
hold on. So, but
You're telling no kids
Hold
is
on.
telling us what he gives a fuck about childbirth.
No, but what I'm saying is that but hold on, because I know the pain that y'all have to go through for the fucking 24 hours or for the 9 months. But again, I understand that. But the man has to provide for that child now and that family for the rest of his life, pretty much for the next 18 years at least, right?
All right, hold on.
So you have to deal with 9 months of pain for him to have to deal with 18 months of torment, or 18 years of torment. A man now has to provide for his whole entire family, and it's now on him and him only.
It's my
wait.
First of all,
Providing for a kid is so
a
enough.
blessing to the family.
Yeah.
It's providing for a family torment. Let's be honest. Let's be honest in a realistic light here. From a person who has no kids and doesn't have to provide for anybody, right? I would love to one day have a family. But am I okay with not having to provide for anybody but myself? Yeah, I'm perfectly okay with that.
Let me speak on this, okay? Because this is what my
Let the
I have a baby mama or my child's mother. Okay, so my child's mother. Okay,
That's beautiful.
that girl is cool. I ain't got no problems out of her. We got joint custody, so I don't have problems that most of these niggas got because I'm smart enough to go file my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I can say. A nigga should always go with that extra mile because what niggas don't know is your child is technically by the state if you don't go and get your actual custody here. This state can just take your child.
All of that.
So
and that's being a man.
we have
right?
joint
That's stepping up and being a
I
man.
step up enough to make sure that she don't have to come up and say, "Hey, Ryan need this. Hey, can you do that?" I'm doing that shit.
Yeah,
on
but
my
you're a
own.
man, bro. You're a real dad.
Exactly.
You're a dad. Like,
It's
you're a real
supposed
dad.
to-
You're somebody who's
But
gonna be
he's
there.
supposed to be
She don't
tormented.
give me problems. I don't give her no problems because I don't give a damn. I'm not with you.
All right, let me rephrase my word to torment to
You can't say anything.
18 years of stress. That you are going to be stressed to have to provide for your kid every day because yeah, but that's not no. What I'm hold on. What I'm saying though is regardless if it's still not if you want the kid or not, it's still going to be a stressful thing to have to provide for that. I want a kid one day. I want a wife. I want a family. I want a house. I want all of that.
I understand it. Everybody goes through stress in life. Okay, let me say this. Everybody goes through stress in life. It's how you handle the situation.
Right.
If you think it's going to be 18 years of stress, that's how you handle it. But for that woman, that's something beautiful because she gets to see her child hit 18. A lot of parents have not seen their child hit 18 at all.
So it's not just as beautiful.
She's got no so this one.
It's not just as beautiful for a man to see his child die.
It's the same way. If y'all willing to work together, that is the reason why when you have a family, y'all supposed to go hand in hand.
That's what it's supposed to be, right?
Okay.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that way in this world.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of single mothers.
See, you worry about the world. You're not worrying about yourself. Who?
I don't have any baby mamas.
I'm not saying. No. Because see, social media. I got off social media back in 2019 because this is when they had body positivity, how to do all this little body shit and all this other crap. I got off of that because that is not me. I'm not gonna force myself to be something. Now, if you see how the family is, there's such thing as you see on YouTube, all these perfect families and stuff like that. It's perfect for them. They made that world for them. Okay, you can make your own world, but it's just based off of how you see it.
She's spitting though.
Now, if you want help, the woman's going to give you help. You're supposed to lead. That's the reason why you're supposed to be a provider. You're leading the relationship.
Just like the line.
You're leading the relationship.
Man, ask
and
your
the
question.
woman is supposed to follow.
I get
if you
that.
acting ass, the woman's going to act an ass.
I get that, but
if you want to act out a character, she's going to act out a character. And then down that line, it's still going to be crazy because you know why? She's acting crazy because you actually produced it first into the relationship.
yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
So now, throughout the rest of the relationship,
So question though.
What about women who already came crazy and came nasty?
Well, they came nasty and came crazy. It's because that's what it was.
So what about the men who don't? Wait, no, hold on. All right, go ahead.
Answer her. The reason, okay, so for the woman that actually is crazy and all that,
And I know the answer, mind you.
you can't
rephrase it.
It doesn't matter what traumatic situation she gone through. She still wants to be loved regardless, but it takes a while. That right there is no. It takes a while. It takes a while for a woman to relax. Actually,
It's a womanhood after a war.
I was in a 7-year relationship, right? Boy, I used to do some crazy shit. I mean, what the fuck am I doing? You got me, right? You know? And when I met this guy that I'm dating now, I had my guard up. And you know, it's like, okay, like I see signs that my ex and then I'm like, oh shit, fuck, I'm not gonna fuck it up. And I'm trying to remain calm. But then he was like, everything is okay. Just relax. And then once you get out of that stages, like you know, a week or month or two, it takes a while. When she finally submits and you can see her just relax on the couch, that is the biggest achievement that a man should ever have.
So what about
her peace? You're her peace.
All right, shut up for 2 seconds. What about in situations where the man isn't doing a goddamn thing wrong, but everything he's supposed to be doing, right? And I got you.
Mm-hmm.
You know where I'm going.
No, there is.
Oh, yes, there are men. Look at me. There's men who do that. Trust you and fucking me.
Okay.
Who do actually do everything right and do what they're supposed to be doing and is trying to do what they can do to be a provider, right? And still nothing.
Then why they pick a dumb bitch if they do everything right?
Okay, so this is where I'm into it.
Because Caressa, she was, like you said, they pick their own way of life and their structure. This is why I take it to biblically. I've barely been looking up Proverbs 31 woman. The man is supposed to be the chaser. I learned a lot about that. The woman has to be who she is. The man is to chase the woman.
Why?
The woman is to find, she's supposed to pick out of the men that are coming, whom better fits.
However, the man also has to understand his power and his purpose and choose the proper woman. Because the choosing really is, yes, to chase. Because the chase still has to happen. He still has to go.
But why though? Why does the man have to chase a woman? Because at the end of the day, though, if the man's the one to provide, hold on, I got you. I'll let you speak. But if the man is supposed to be the one who's the provider, supposed to be the one doing everything for the woman, why is the man the one supposed to be chasing the woman?
Who said everything for the woman? Nobody said everything for the woman.
I mean, but at the end of the day, if the man's not doing the vast majority, because what I'm hearing right now is that if a man can't provide for y'all, he ain't good enough.
That's
is what y'all are telling me. Is what y'all have been saying this whole
The
time.
vast majority, that's just the material aspect to the relationship. The woman she provides the emotional and the fucking children and the family and the home.
Yeah, but when the dude wants to get some fucking pussy and he can't get it, so then what are we talking about?
Why does that have anything?
That has a lot to do with it. Because I'm going to tell you just from talking to a driver this morning who just told me his story of why he divorced his wife. Because she didn't give him what he wanted. All he wanted was some head every once in a while, some ass every once in a while. She didn't want to put out shit for him. She didn't emotionally help him. She didn't financially help him. And she didn't sexually help him at all. Because what y'all don't understand is that women, it's on purpose. What y'all have to understand is that y'all as women are emotional creatures. Us as men, give us some ass, we fine.
Okay, let me say this. Let me say this. See you very quick. All right, work. Let me tell you, when you are in a marriage, and let me say this, when you are in a marriage, you have dated 8 different people, okay? And when I say 8 different people, she's in her 20s, that's one person. In her 30s, that's 2 person. Every stage is a different person, okay? Now, you can't get her to go back when she was 20, when she first got her. You cannot go back to that, okay? She had matured, all right? Yeah.
Actually, though.
Listen,
Because most women I know aren't really that mature.
yeah, some of them does.
Some are, but some are. Most are not.
Yeah, I see them. But
They act mature, but are not.
yes.
Despite it, you know.
But what I'm saying is, you're dating. Your dating aspect is done. Okay. Okay. What I'm saying is, marriage is not automatically with, and you're dating 8 first people, all at once. So, you know, maybe she didn't want to give himself a key. She didn't want to. She don't have to because she already done it. All right. And maybe he has to do a little bit more effort to remember. I just naturally just turn on that shit when you feel like,
What you doing? No finesse, no like all the none of that.
I'm all about that. I ain't gonna lie. All that shit be so fun.
and now to the other part, like,
Oh, shit.
there's 2 totally different. And I feel like right about now, it's like Martha is the only person speaking up for men right now. And I gotta be honest, men have emotions too. Men have
Yes, they do.
They gotta be met as well.
But if I'm sad, give me some pussy. I'm happy.
You can understand one another.
That's the gift that's making my bed.
Like to sit and really understand one another, because that's really why.
If that was the case, then why didn't you stay with your evil ass ex?
Because it's not, no, because get it, no. Get, you got it, shut up. All right, so hold up. Okay. I'm not with her because I didn't want to constantly.
But
deal
she
with
gave you
me.
pussy. What's wrong?
Because hold on.
No, she was putting out.
Hold on.
Why didn't she just? You're supposed to be happy.
No, but
No, your logic is you're supposed to be happy because she gave you pussy.
No.
Are you wrong or not?
I said, and I quote, if I'm sad,
gave you pussy.
I didn't say she specifically. I said, if I'm sad, give me some pussy,
not the one
and
you
I'm
date.
happy again.
Just not from the one I date. And
I think
if
I'm
in
on
a
your
breakup
side, but I
situation,
also
not
have
even
to
just a
think
breakup
that, like,
situation, not even just any of that. Just any. I'm talking about generally if I'm sad, whether I have a girlfriend or if I just have friends or whatever, or just somebody who I can fuck. Right? I'm talking. I'm just generally.
you can't
speaking.
give me some pussy, but we gonna talk about this later.
If I'm in a relationship, yes, then that's the case. But I'm talking about in like my scenario right now, right?
No, we're just gonna fuck.
Yeah, if that's what it is, that's what it is. We don't got no problem. But if you my girl,
At this point,
But that's what I'm saying. The difference between women is y'all need a whole lot of fucking. We need to do it. Sometimes Ed says this all the fucking time, and I'm not gonna lie, he's not wrong.
Because
sometimes we don't need.
example.
I know this, but this part, he's not 100% wrong.
well, what did he say?
sometimes when all we just need is that fucking, just that reboost, that fucking like, that kickback, right? That fucking like,
To steal your energy from a woman.
no.
Okay, hold up.
To revamp your energy that the woman took from you already. That's what that, look, my weekend was that revamp for me.
Can we say?
I can give you a legend, hey Monty, I really can.
No, cause I see what you're saying, because technically y'all really are energy vampires. You do kind of need that reboost from another person. You need that energy. You have to take that. However, what I will say is the
generators.
Let it be a woman that's willing to give you the energy. Don't.
No, I get that. No, all right. So, all right. Just like we talked about. Hold on. We talked about this on the fucking one show. Hold on. We talked about this on the one show with T here. That fucking fucking a hooker's not gonna do it, right? Just random fuck, paying for it. All that's not gonna do it.
Actually talk about something.
Right. So,
My niggas out there.
here's my story for the weekend. Here's my story for the weekend.
The voice of reason.
I'm going to tell my legend of Monty from the
Let's go to therapy.
Mine? Okay, hold on. But I'm going to give y'all a prime example of what I'm talking about, because my weekend is a prime example of that, right?
He feels like the shit.
I am a fucking legend. I am. You saw.
Oh my
You
God.
saw.
What did I miss?
And she saw.
Yeah.
I'm a legend. That's what. I'm a fucking legend. That's what. Okay. Anyway, all right.
Well, explain.
All right. So over the weekend, I had an amazing experience. Let's put it that way. Okay. I had an amazing experience. But while one of the experiences were happening, I couldn't.
I feel like he's about to dig his own.
Because I had no emotional connection, did not know her.
He's digging.
Until the end of that session turned into a talking session for the rest of the night.
You turn to somebody third.
Because he
No.
needed her energy.
From each other's therapist.
We turned into each other's therapist.
Like y'all
We
put
got
y'all
to know
clothes
each
on.
other. No,
Butt naked at this point.
you're dicking her and all that.
Oh wait. Yo, shit was still hard while you talking to her.
There are some just. I don't want to let
No,
real quick. Okay, let me tell you something. So they.
All right, no, hold on, but I didn't get to my finish. Let me finish.
He didn't finish there. He can't finish now. That's what she said, right?
All right, so hold on.
I guess you just can't finish.
All right, so here's what happened, right? So that night, yes, that first night, I could not, because I had no emotional connection to her and I didn't know her. But then we talked that entire night, and the very next day, I ended up taking her to Busch Gardens, and we had the whole day, and we just fucking chilled. The second time was way different, right? Because now I knew her at this point. So point being is that I had my confidence boost and my energy revamped from this situation, but I couldn't get that until I had a connection to her. So what I'm saying is that I can't just fuck a random in order to get that boost back. It has to be somebody that I know, trust enough, and respect enough in order to help me reboost. And in this situation, I fucking got that.
But I can see how she got upset when you just said, well, when you said, oh, if you said, just give me some pussy. Because that's not actually what you just said.
No, I'm not.
You said we have to have a connection to.
Yes. But what I'm saying is, no, I'm saying no, because I don't have to have a girlfriend in order to have sex with somebody I'm connected to. I've had multiple friends with benefits throughout my life. I've had multiple girls that I've had situationships with, or friends with benefits, or whatever the case is. I'm just saying that I have to have some type of connection to the girl. I can't just, it just can't be a random.
Look, Ace Lifestyle trying to dig you out of the hole that you're
Digging!
How?
I mean, you're going in there.
Look, if y'all need a best friend, you need a nigga like Ace. That's what I'm telling you, bro. I'm trying.
digging.
I don't give a fuck what hole that I'm digging, because I'm being honest about who I am. Because I'm telling you that I have to have an emotional connection in order to have sex and enjoy it.
We want you to stop before you dig some more.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh shit! I get some try to have talking about it. So I'm gonna show you my opinion as to where you're digging yourself in a terrible fucking hole. You're digging. There's just weird as fuck.
Please.
Okay, I'm saying you have to have a connection, an emotional connection.
Everybody's got that. So we get that. That Lonnie likes a connection with everything.
Oh, connection time.
We got that.
Why does it have it's just any type of connection and you're ready to? No.
No, she's trying to make it fit with your prior statement, which is give me some pussy.
All right.
And I'm good.
Oh my God. All right.
I need first.
When I gotta know the person's line, I gotta say thank you for the pussy. I gotta
What y'all are telling me is that none of y'all have ever had a friend with benefits in your life. You never had somebody that you just
Nobody never said
I've never had one.
So what I'm saying is if I'm sad and I had a friend that would just be like, you know what, Monty, I got you, bro, because I've had that. Then I'm good after that. I'm straight.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have never had that only because I'm the type of individual to me, sex is like that. I'm only going to give that exchange to somebody that I want to be romantically involved.
Yeah, well, you're not a guy.
Yeah, I guess that's where you know what? You know what? I'm gonna say that. That's how I got into my relationship. Hello. But after that, I was like, I'll stay a little longer. Hello. I'll stay snatching. But niggas, I was potter doing that multiple times. Like, any club energy vampire, like, oh, I saw her, this girl, fuck with her, fuck her.
And then just start looking for the next fly bitch. Juice all fly bitches. Like, that's
It seems very challenging to it.
Girls get Friday.
Yeah, because it's like,
the one. Like, the nails gotta be paid. That hair gotta be did.
he gotta drive a Challenger.
Gotta have that scat. I'm like, come on.
I mean, I feel like that generation is talking about us today.
I need S here.
No, anybody, most girls,
He is tight. Not most girls, because now you're going.
a lot of girls,
I'm talking about
a lot of girls would like you to pay for that extra shit. And if you're not the girls, also they're gonna find somebody else to do.
One way, shape, or
That's
form.
just what it.
Put it at that. I'll do it. Then at that, but
You're paying for it.
So I mean,
I know, but then that leads to the question. I'm just trying to be Ed tonight, honestly. But that leads to the question of, would you rather just pay for what you know you're gonna get, or pay for something you might not get?
either way, you still chasing. Regardless, even
Yeah, but again, if I'm paying for something, if you're paying for
Either
something,
way,
you
you
100% are about to get, because all you know is that you're gonna get the pussy and that she's gonna be gone. Or you can go ahead and take the effort of taking her out on a date and, I might get it.
don't do that no more. They just.
Oh no, I'm all about. I'm not the one to just pay for some. I'm all about let's go on a date, let's do all that shit first.
Cause I made it just go. They didn't go straight to the cheek.
I mean, maybe the dude you fuck with, that's not my problem. But I go for a date first. But I'm saying, my experience, I go on a date
I
first.
said we can't just look at if we know a man's nature. We can't sit here and just blame the man for just going to the streets because the woman has all control.
And you guys also have to understand that most men are damaged to the point that we don't care anymore, and they were damaged by women. So you have so many good dudes out there who were good dudes who don't want to be good anymore because we're tired of getting fucked over.
But honestly, I'm saying the same thing. You women, let's be honest. Everybody is damaged, or again, if you can't leave them, join them. It's everybody. It's not just a man thing. It's not just a woman thing. It's a fucking. But I just want to know why everybody rushing love at that, because sometimes some of them would just come across. You never know. I don't know. Everybody should just stay off. If they get off their phone, honestly, if the world can just get off their phone and just randomly meet people, no YouTube looking type, no movie type shit.
Go back to the old fashioned.
And you go back to the old fashioned and you just naturally click. It's just like look at the 90s.
I agree.
They didn't have nothing.
I
But
agree.
they can naturally click over what?
I agree.
Music.
'Cause
That's
now-
the only thing that everybody can click
Because
on.
now all we have is Tinder and fucking Bumble and all those other different apps, so you don't even really know these people. You're just fucking
Am I gonna find out there?
problem.
Am I gonna find you out there?
You better fucking like an asshole.
But I'm just saying, it's just like,
Just
like, hey!
This like,
hey, it'd be nice. It's like, even back then, they were still texting regardless. And they all wanted one thing, but they worked hard to get.
And that's just
But
that's so this is the one thing that I want. This is what I want y'all to get from my perspective here, is that there's pussy worth chasing and pussy worth not really chasing, but you can probably get it not from.
But if you're a low self-esteem, then you worried about the latter instead of the former.
well, a lot of people,
That's what they said.
they body shapes and everything else. So how do you know shit on it?
I mean, that's like a personal thing, because like you have to look at it like this: like every man likes whatever they like. Like, men like women different shapes. Like, there's men who like women your shape, and then there's men who don't. There's men who like women her shape, and her shape, and her shape, and men who do not. It's just all about who you meet. At that point, it's just it's all like a person. Like, everybody's different at that point. Everybody has.
Never have I ever.
Yeah, we can get to that because we're already halfway through. Facts.
Sorry.
All right, we're gonna start it. All right, so never have I ever. You guys know how this works. But everybody has to have a drink or something in their hand.
They have fingers. Yes.
Yeah, but this is a drinking game, right?
No.
I'm
Your
not
finger goes down. Yep.
none of that shit.
So start to fingers. Okay, so anybody that's gonna go to a competition, let's go. Anybody? No, not me. Anybody else wanna go? I'm not gonna ask for it.
I'm not putting 10 fingers.
Can I do something fucked up, like be like, never have I ever had a kid?
You know what? I gotta.
I learned this yesterday, but you really.
Cause all this. Okay, I'm a sexual person, number one, and I want to do that around every sex. Cause I just want to know.
Let's do it. Let's do
All
it.
right, I'll start.
What?
Did you just say you weren't playing?
I'm about to see who the real freaks in this room are right here, right now. Never have I ever had a threesome.
How many fans do want enough?
I already know you,
Oh shit! Damn. I had the
Holly. Yeah, I know you.
threesome. Yeah. All right.
I didn't have one.
Yo, finger.
I didn't. I've been asked for a lot.
Right.
Been asked for a lot.
I never did that.
I don't like to share.
Man, you guys are fucking lame. I bet.
First of all, it wasn't me. I mean, I
will go for that.
bitches one nigga.
But it's really hard to arrange y'all with y'all egos, so we don't get it as easy.
Well, but let me tell you,
You look at your age.
it's easy for me. But anyway, okay.
This is
Who
where
is
we're
that
at.
range?
Where we're at it.
Well, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not asking no questions. I'm gonna tag myself.
Never have I ever ran a train on anybody. Or
Come on, bro.
You're in a room full of women. Have you ever read a
that means y'all.
That's fair game. It goes both ways. I never ran a train, never had one ran. Y'all share it.
Hold on. What did it? I just want to know. What is the wizards?
For what?
To say the put on the train.
Multiple men.
Oh shit.
What is so?
Wonder, cause I'm not gonna admit it. Yeah, no, I ain't even looking at that.
Somebody else is asking.
I was not looking at the other way.
We gonna take it off as sexual if y'all can't hold composure.
Who's got a non-sexual question?
Oh, we not doing sexual episode? Never have I.
Have I ever plagiarized someone else's song?
That has not. Wait, plagiarize someone else's song?
Yeah.
That's so random.
I mean, you said something though. Like,
Plagiarize someone else's song.
Hey, she cleared the water. Shit, no call.
what time? Super. Okay. All right. But this is why you think, and then you see a real freak.
So she's funny as shit.
He just said, I am not.
Okay.
Anybody learn tricks that you just now learned from mistakes? Anything y'all just.
What do you mean?
Like,
No, this is never have I ever. This isn't no, hey, have you learned? This is, hey, I had never learned
What
to stick
tricks
two
were
fingers
we
up
just taught?
two different holes.
I'm thinking about you now. Just sad, because now they think you don't even thought about that. I'm worried about you.
Cause have you ever done the like,
Oh, work. What is that?
Ace, you know what I'm talking about?
You're funny, bro.
Oh,
Talking pig woman stick? No. Y'all
talking
might
about
be
playing-
childish for sex.
You're talking shit about. No, he's talking about.
Do I pay one and say? No.
Okay, disgusting. Okay. No, when y'all was first, before y'all started having sex, right? did y'all just learn something? Like, now that you're now more experienced and you look back at your sex life from the beginning,
Never have I ever. You have to think of never have I ever done. All right. Never have. Oh no, I haven't.
Never have I ever been a sex coach, but didn't actually do the fucking.
wait, what?
Is that?
What are you
Never.
doing?
Never have I ever
I just learned something about her.
been a sex coach. So you are coaching.
Oh wait, you said you haven't been.
Yes, you have not.
Oh, coaching while
You're coaching it, yeah, but you don't actually get into sports enough. You coach it.
So I've been cut.
So you better come home.
You're a cuddle.
Like you watch it.
Like that's like a Voyager more, but no.
Oh no, you're just like
More,
giving.
the duty was more so just making sure that they're good. Oh, make sure they have.
Yeah.
So you like listen up.
Yeah, you know, yes.
Well, that's it. Yeah, like my J Rose.
Oh, like you have. Oh, yeah. Oh, the couple.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, whoa! I'm talking about I had a coach of girls. All right. No, that's because I thought you were talking about just coaching like one person. I mean, I've had to coach a girl through sex before. That was rough.
I mentioned that. There it is.
Yeah, so some cock shit, some diddy shit.
Exactly.
So she's like, no, you have to bend your like this.
No.
She's for you like caress her right there, and she's like,
So you're
Sitting in the room while fucking.
Hey, somebody's like
That's when you are thinking, okay, like,
ever still doing sexual gotten caught by the police.
hold on.
Oh yeah, no, I'm still up. I haven't got shot yet.
Like you gotten caught by the police? Well,
Yeah, neat.
Oh, so it has to be something. Oh damn, I haven't had three. I thought it was something we haven't done.
no.
I don't.
Wait, did
Did she just give her someone to put a finger down?
Yeah, because you said you got caught by the cops. Yeah, you said it has to be something you've had it done.
But wait,
All you do is try and get other people out by saying shit that you haven't done that you
Never have ever got it.
they're on their own.
You really gotta get yourself out.
I'm sorry. Well, I never have. Well,
I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna put many fingers down for the rest of the game, so
Damn, this became gay. Oh, this became really dumb.
it's like that.
I don't know. Shit.
Yeah, we have a bunch of lames in here. Fuck.
Okay, you want me
Well, I'm a sexual lame, so what the fuck?
Alright, well,
never have I understood.
Never have I ever. Damn, my problem is I've done this shit.
that's what I'm saying. Alright, so we have to change this to things that we've done, and if you haven't done it, then so I have had sex in many different places. Fucking.
Keep your thoughts to yourself, then. You know, at this point, I'm not gonna keep my
What? Never have I ever had sex outside.
Wait, so if I've done it, I have to put my finger. I had sex on a rock next to a creek. That was fun.
Damn, I've had sex outside.
And on a trampoline.
Oh god,
Trampoline. It was not. That was not fun. That was not.
that was kid shit.
No, what would happen is, so there was a lot of us on the trampoline at the time, right? It was like,
I'm good. Yeah.
dude, I was like 15.
that was Diddy on the bed. That's crazy.
We were all fucking. We were all teenagers. I'm talking about a story from when I was 15 years old.
Not right here. You thought that was cool. All right, y'all. Let me say, never have I ever messed around with my friend's significant other. I haven't.
Wait, I haven't.
No, I will not have it. That's good.
I was like 17.
Okay.
So don't judge me. No.
Never have I ever been tied up.
No.
Handcuff count? Handcuff count?
Handcuff does count. Well, it's bondage. Hello. outside.
That was the worst night ever.
So, you know,
Oh, he did
I
black.
told that story so many times on the podcast. That's the worst night of my
I
life.
let he left you.
No, I fucking. When I first started working at Goodwill, dude, when I first started working at Goodwill, there was this chick, like, I was at her house. She had me handcuffed to her bed, and then her fucking son came to.
Oh my god.
Her 4-year-old son came into the room, bro, and then laid in the bed, bro. He laid in the bed, bro.
While you were handcuffed,
While I was butt naked handcuffed to the bed.
was your what? This is I wanna. Was your shit out while the kid is that?
Bro, she threw the blanket on me, and then like little man just jumped into the bed like next to me, and I'm just like, or like, so she ended up grabbing him and like bringing him to his room, but I was just like,
I wanted to start crying, and I was like, she made me do it.
literally when she came back in the room, I was like, no, I'm handcuffed me, and then I put my clothes on, I was out.
Yeah, it's
I was so fucking out.
If you would have finished, after
I was
that,
so
bro,
done after that, bro. I was so fucking done after that. I was so like just leave.
Okay, next question.
Oh God.
That's stories.
Why my ass got it wet? Never have I ever. Oh. Oh.
Never
I can't think of what I haven't done.
Never have I ever done it on a
But we all can't think of any street. Oh no, I haven't.
Never have I done it. Then he
I never been on that stage.
I wanted to
Dude, that's
I won't lie, it has looked interesting, but I've never done it. Any cuties. I'm no, like my ass definitely gonna fall and hit that ground. Like it was like automatic. And then I would just be hurt. And then
So I think this game backfired on all of us. Apparently, we're all some fucking nasty people.
oh yeah, I mean everybody got the
I have one. No, I have a perfect one. Never have I ever ate ass.
wait, oh no. I had no thank you. I was on the reception.
No, I'm talking butthole.
Okay.
Butthole. I've had my Gucci, not my butthole though.
Whoa.
I didn't like it, bro. Didn't like it at all.
Whoa.
Okay.
No. Nah.
I'm curious what I was doing, but like I didn't like put me in there because I got texting on you all night. But I was like, ooh, let's see what that freaky shit was about. And then he was like, what the fuck, y'all? I was like, oh shit, I fucked. That's it. I'm gonna put my.
Ah shit, I fucked up.
I didn't even know. Yeah, that was it. It is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
You definitely stuck your tongue in the butthole.
No, I
Ain't
didn't.
Way.
No,
Ain't no fucking way. You were sitting there looking at it, and you were like, "Oh, I wonder," and you weren't like,
No. I literally did not get my tongue in there. I know it's so that goes out. Okay, and she didn't go out. Okay, I always wonder why do the girls want to pour her foot like shit, like massive shit in it?
"What porn do you
Like
watch?"
that shit's so crowded. See how big, man? I think.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Oh, it was talking about licking ass. Like,
She said
What is she talking about?
I was wondering, like, how did that shit, like, never have I ever, I just want to know how the asshole in there is, y'all. I kind of go in the showers person when it comes to sex. You gonna fake her work. I got one more time. Oh, and
That's so. All right, move on to the next question.
She said never have you ever had a
Nothing sexual, please.
Water in the shower.
All right, never have I ever
Had a
skydived. Scott went skydiving.
No, we just don't need to go the dollar.
yeah,
Golden shower is crazy. No, I've never had a golden shower. That's disgusting. Never have I ever had shit on my chest.
Oh, this was not Indian.
I'm not playing on here. I can't keep I'm not a no. Not even art. I don't even read. Y'all darkening my fucking image.
No camera. You already know.
Oh, that doesn't get. I can't. Well, he was talking
You
about
said golden
TikTok.
shower.
We can't put that shit on TikTok.
You said golden shower. There's no species. You said A said golden shower. Oh, you said golden shower. Excuse me.
Let's just talk about sex. This period. Like at this point,
Sex? Alright, we've already talked enough.
We've been playing the game, and we're gonna get all fucking sex. I feel like we should.
I never went skydiving. Anybody? No.
Anybody ever started anything? Okay.
Indoor skydiving.
Well, shut up.
Yes.
After I started, what is it? Why started like that?
Like try to get your bearings under you with nothing to get your bearings under you with.
I fly.
Yeah.
That shit was fun as fuck.
I have to want that track. I wanted that shit.
Oh, you like a little flying squirrel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still 10 fuck.
Only that looks cool. Sporty.
Yeah, and this game turned out to be a dud.
Yeah, just
Weird shit.
weird. What's going on here? What if sometimes we can talk about like
Why you sound so Italian? Some more Italian.
like what?
I don't know, you're asking questions. Stopping you guys. Because we're already we need 27 more minutes.
27.
30 more minutes of content. We need 30 more minutes, yes.
Damn. 30. Get personal. What broke you, bitch? What broke?
What broke?
What broke?
That's what broke.
I got a question.
Okay, see what's it. Right.
In a long-term relationship,
We did. I'm rushed.
if you get cheated on with wow, like their same gender, is it still cheating to you?
One at a time. So first things first, can I join? Like if it's a girl, like my girl is fucking with a girl, can I join?
You're not. The whole point of the question is that you're not involved in what they have going.
Oh no, it's cheating. If I can't join, it's cheating.
Yes, that is so called cheating because it's still sitting there and your partner is still sitting there cheating on all other parties, eating at the same time. It doesn't matter. Dick, no dick, pussy, whatever. It's still cheating regardless.
Okay.
Entering any type of sexual action, mouthing.
Yeah, like if a stud's like a fucking dildo in my girl's vagina, that's
It's
I feel like if you ended up cheating on your man with the cheaper, I feel like it's definitely cheating because women I ain't gonna say I've done it, but I'm just saying women they have more of sensual sex and it lasts longer. You know what I'm saying? And I also feel like it just be more emotion and feeling because a woman wants to feel. You know what I'm saying? And another woman can give her this, but men they want it done. Like yeah, I be so clear. Like what the fuck? I know I get about Hannah. It's like cheating.
What if they just made out?
yeah, but like a lot of the times though, like when a dude's cheating, it's a lot of the times not with a girl that he's super emotionally connected to. It's like it's mostly a girl that he probably is working with or just met somewhere and she's just easy to fuck.
I'm gonna say that.
But a lot of the times, hold on, and then I got you, and then you can speak. The man's gonna cheat because the girl's not giving him what he wants.
Okay, let me say.
Have you ever been in a relationship that like you stopped giving him pussy all the time and then he was just like, oh, well,
You know what? No, because you know I was one of those people. I'm not even gonna lie.
are you now though?
No.
Do you give him pussy on the daily?
Why would I give it on a daily? I'm supposed to be all you can eat, but say the fuck. That means once every.
That just contradicts everything you just said.
Exactly. Once every blue moon. No, anyway, do you?
Anybody else that done this fuck?
Let's say to answer the question, I do feel like it is cheating, regardless of it's ill walking or not, because that's an emotional exchange of it. Let me say this. I was the cheat. No. We're tired of you saying. No. Listen, woman. You won't respect me. I was a cheater. It was basically. I think I connected on a lustful mental.
We're just talking about same-sex cheating, though.
You know, I know that don't be same sex, but I still we're she was cheater cause.
That's your opinion, though. That's the point of the question. It's like there's different, like people got different input to it. To me personally, I don't really think if I kiss a girl, that's really cheating. Like I'd be wanted to a relationship with somebody. Okay, it's just too much. That's stupid. I don't just kiss girls, but I just don't think that something like kissing your girl should break up you or your husband's relationship. That's fucking stupid. Like y'all gotta send me your relationship. I just got drunk and kissed my best friend, and you talking about I cheated. You will tell people I cheated on you. Like, that's wild.
Yeah,
Like, that's where I'm coming from with it. Like, oh, sorry. It's not that serious.
that's fucking weird. Yeah, I kissed a girl. I'm not normally with girls, and
You got drunk as fucking kissed a girl.
you got carried. You got carried and not the kids. You gotta think about it.
Is that a crime?
No. Honestly, think about it. If you really, if a guy that you're dead, let's traverse this road real quick. Kiss a guy, another guy, that is a friend, okay?
It depends on how they both look. It doesn't?
The same way that he did you did the same way that he did you. Okay? I would have said, but kissing, y'all never seen alligators? Okay, then. Why can't the man do the same thing?
That's gay.
Okay, but if a girl kisses another girl,
She can do what she wants. She's bisexual.
okay, but why happened he just found out and he didn't know? He just found out and didn't know, then y'all can compromise on that, okay? And that's but if he already know what type of woman you are, and he accepts you for who you are, he just setting himself up failure at that point, okay? Because a lot of folks get along.
What if the guy was hot, though? What if he was, like, someone I was interested in, too?
Like what?
Like, what if they were both just, like, attractive for men?
Okay.
Yeah, like the same way how guys be looking at girls and be like, oh, she's so sexy, and she's so sexy.
Kid was what I'm asking for. I feel like, can I see that?
See that?
I'm not gonna look
That's fucking wild.
Look, we do look at it as though that's true. Some women don't find it. Okay, some women
But no.
when a guy go up to him and be like, hey, y'all are cute, kiss. So really, how would that be on y'all?
Yeah, we definitely not.
Hold on. Let me say this. If I'm drunk and shit, women do it. No. I don't give a fuck how much you I'm not kissing no other female. Straight up. Like, I don't give a fuck how drunk I am. I probably kiss, suck a nigga dick or some shit. I can do other than that. But I would not do the
You're not gonna kiss another girl, but you would suck. Okay, so $30,000. They just like, hey, kiss this girl or suck this dick. You gonna get.
I'm going to suck the dick.
That's funny. Very straight. I feel like that has to do with her religious.
But what if they just like a smooch though, and they just you just kiss her real quick. You don't even gotta do no tongue. You ain't gotta do no tongue. You ain't gotta do no tongue.
On the face. Yeah, no, on the house.
Anywhere. No, go watch your mouth.
Disgusting sight. You know, nigga. I just can't do that. I keep on roll like that, honey. I'm just saying, sometimes we over-sexualize emotional interactions. Now, I don't care how much we got into it or not. You know, sometimes we over-sexualize emotional interactions. We got to think about it. That is how people greet each other at some point. Like, when you genuinely love another family member, I don't know that's not already enough to kiss and make it seem. I mean, but do you not find
Nah, them Greek niggas used to kiss each other in the nose.
I'm not that curious. I'm not going to go to the other side of the rainbow. I'm right here. I'm right here. Why would I want to go to the other side of the rainbow? The fuck up. That's my point. You don't have to be going there to the other side of the rainbow, right? And it's not like you're
Happy Bride.
you're not representative. Her point is that not fucking why you care. So it's just a fucking happy pride. People breathe at each other. You go to another country, you could be fucking shocked. Okay, yeah. People breathe at each other.
Because if she has gum in her mouth, I don't want her kissing me. That's awesome.
Whoa! That's not the conversation.
Everybody in there for sure right now.
What the hell?
Everybody, let me blow your mind real quick. When you have
Now you got her started. She was chilling.
You have sex, right? And she came. You still kissed her with her tongue in your mouth.
No, I did not. I promise you that if she sucks my dick and I come in her mouth, I ain't shit until she brushes her teeth.
Damn, I wouldn't like you. I left somebody with that.
Real freak.
Damn.
Like you're on my dick in her mouth, but if I
Yo,
come in her mouth,
yo, I am gonna be completely honest with you. We are two completely different niggas.
you're gonna kiss her with cum in her mouth?
It's my nut, bro. It's mine.
That shit dirty, nigga. You dirty.
That's my bitch. Don't smoke my blunt, nigga. What you talking about?
Real man.
If she's sucking my dick, she's doing me a solid.
Yes, I'm not talking about I'll kiss her after she sucks my dick, but coming in her mouth is different.
Bro, she sucks the cum out you, bro, and then you just like, okay. She just almost put her mouth through surgery, goddamn fucking hell, bro. And then you
Let me ask you, cause he like
it's all fucked up and shit, and then you know
Degrading the
he
woman.
likes degrading the woman too much.
How?
Because he can't fucking imagine.
First things first, have you ever gave me head? No, so you don't know.
I hit a nerve.
Yes.
Well,
You don't know.
let's change the subject.
Secondly, I don't degrade shit. One of these things is that I think coming on a girl's face is very degrading, so I don't like to do it. Thank you, first of all. Second of all, I'd rather her just pull it away from her face and not fucking come
Gucci
on
Man
her
said,
face or
"You don't
something.
come on."
I don't like to come on a girl's face because I think it's degrading. If she wants to swallow my nut, swallow it. Be my guest. Just go brush your teeth before I kiss you. Yes. But Chase, what you're telling me is that you'll lick your own cum off your body.
I did not say that. That's really
That's not what he said.
That's gross. You kiss her. Why? I don't care. That's gross.
Hold on, let me say this. You're swallowing your spit, don't you? That's still
Also, we're not telling you to guzzle your own nut. We're just saying kiss her.
I didn't say you had to kiss her.
I like it's like built
I
up
didn't
at
say
the front. Bro, I said she would drop it in your mouth like a baby bird.
First things first. You're all
He thinks we're baby birding cum.
Hold on. Everybody, shh. For 2 seconds, please.
Fuck that. I don't Just go.
Damn it! Oh, fuck.
What the fuck are you calling?
Probably I know that we're done. Who is it?
I need a favor.
No, get hang the fuck up. He doesn't count to not get a say.
Don't answer a fucking question because I'm not gonna help him.
All right, Ed.
That's not fair.
Ed. If you wait, shh.
Ed
Ed is a busy man right now. He only has limited time. Shut up. Ed.
I'll fuck out.
If you come in a girl's mouth, are you kissing her right after? So.
Ed doesn't respect women. Ed disrespects women. You can't source him.
But I can't.
First and foremost, that's nasty as fuck. Like, I'm not going for it.
So after you finish eating the pussy, do you expect for her to kiss you in the mouth?
She has a value to wake the shit up. Wait, but did she come in my
All it is fuck.
It's like when I say she comes, yeah.
And like this is me asking for like a non-lawyer about law.
Exactly.
Where are the credentials?
First of all, even if he brush your teeth, that cum is still in there.
Thank you. The residue's there. You already still got cum on your face, bitch.
All of it, that's all it is.
Minty cum.
And it's called low Instagram cum.
Like, nobody said swap spit and fucking baby bird it, bro. It's just on some not thinking she's disgusting for involving herself with your body.
9 out of 10. That's just sitting around it. We're on this. Because I'm saying, I'm
card. Go back to your second.
I'm still talking about a case. Yeah.
That was a pretty good question.
Why would I get my name?
Right. No, y'all don't be bonding.
If I come in her mouth, I should do it. So, like, if she puts my dick in her mouth, it's also I'd be fine. But coming in her mouth, sticking.
Let me tell you, the color is still in there. Because it's still activate. Let me tell you, just even pre-pop. Let me tell you, even pre-pop, you get to tell the girlfriend, regardless. It can be just a little cat. It can be a bear. I understand how that wild that she ain't got no problem putting your nut on her lips, but
Now she's gross because you put your nut on her lips. So you made her gross.
I just want to know, like, okay, so she just finished getting hit, right? She, what
What is your sloppy head? Just nothing. She goes, she raising you with your shit, but
let's shake her in the face. I'm into this.
my she goes. She goes crazy on it, and it's all that, and it comes up. I'm saying the second the nut enters the mouth wall area, now you gotta go brush your teeth.
Okay, but listen, when it comes to still in there, even if you brush your teeth, it's still there.
It's still just.
That means you still get your mouth.
I gotta make sure she know that there's no other niggas like me. So I gotta go ahead and handle my bitch.
Look, bro, if you want to fucking lick tongue off her, that's you. I just.
Bro, that's my bitch, bro.
You know what?
That's my
You know what, Ace? I respect that 100%. 100% because honestly, when it comes to like my shorty, I'll do the nastiest shit, bro. I don't be so hard. Yeah, when it comes to like, if you're my girl, that's my pussy, and I only get to fuck that. I'm doing that.
I was like, when he says the word pussy is scary.
I'm about to throw up in these.
You're proud of it. Roxy, you honey.
I'm implying head today. I have to.
Why? He's
Because
he's
he's not
the
here.
devil and he's a possession.
Here.
He's a demon and he has to have a host.
Oh shit, hold on. What time is it, honey? It's
9 or 4.
44 and nothing long. There's a
Tell me what it is.
I got a question. What's the wildest thing that you have done with or for your partner?
I'm done.
Yeah, it's not even sexual. It doesn't have to. It can be sexual if you would like, but just wild. It's like something that was just outside the box that nobody. Don't matter if it was response to something that they did. And they might have actually. Yeah, I don't think I've done anything that could be sex. It could be surprising them with something you never had out to do. You know, it's your wildest shit. Great skin.
wildest shit. Man, let me tell you, I'm gonna talk about my hands because I feel special. Because the video, even though I got it fucked up, but it doesn't. Oh, the wildest shit is I got everything for Valentine's Day. I hear everything that you want. Not everything you want. In fact, I think my crazy shit getting the best cost, all that shit, right? And so let's stay at okay, we're gonna leave it like that. But you know what? I gotta say, you said mess. Okay, so I was talking to the lawyer dude. We never really like clip like that, like hug out often, but he did like bring to me, you know, tickets, the basketball tickets to go to Washington to see a basketball game on live. NBA game, you know what I'm saying? We had an Airbnb.
Get your face.
You know what I'm saying? We did it in there, and it was really nice, but then after that, like, he just ghosted. I'm like, damn, he had to do schooling and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? He moved out the state. It was fun while it lasted. No.
If you want favor, it work.
Yes, I thought that I was really there. That's cool, because I kind of tell you what to segue into that, because I feel like the greatest thing that I've ever done was surprises my boyfriend at the time, which played our tickets to the Wizards game. That's what we would. I wish you know they should not do so fun out of it. It's like I bought the
WW tickets.
printed out. Yeah, I printed out the tickets and I taped them to his car seat. Oh man, that's the reason I put the labels all through the car. So when he bought them, that's fire. Yes, that's cute. Yeah.
I never seen a girl do like some crazy shit for me before.
Cause that's why you
Trying to speak, like, keep your imagination, like, speak into it, just
peek outside your box.
Please. Don't pick your usual type.
I'll be honest with you. As your friend, you settle. And that pisses me off for you. You settle. You will settle for some shit just because you want love so bad.
Or sex. You know, the pussy.
I actually did pussy for
It's not even.
It's not really the pussy, yeah.
For love. And he's a homeless fucking romantic. He wants love so bad and he'll settle for anything. in that case,
Whoa, hold on. I was gonna say, let's not OG. Hold on, just throw motherfuckers under the bus at the wrong times. I don't settle for everything. I settle for things that I think are worth it.
in my opinion, he's very creaky, but you know what I'm saying? When you do land that one, you know, typically stay.
Yeah, because the last one that I had was everything besides her attitude. She had the job, she had the life, she had the ambition. Besides her attitude, everything else was solid.
Well, us three right here don't know you the
Yeah, well,
longest, so he can tell you about yourself. So
You said what?
us three right here know you the longest. So
I already know. Go ahead. Lay it on me.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, so we never know who's
Shut up, Sarah.
never know who's looking. Okay, I'm trying to move somebody.
Because she's going to give me the worst. And that's why.
There you go.
I already know. She shut Ed up. So she's going to make me cry. So I'll wait.
Hot out. Wait, yeah, this is of course Cam's romantic. I call her so you much. And honestly, he's an enabler as well. He's so
Yeah, I
fucking-
know, Tay.
and no, pause. Because we're both enablers, and I have to be honest with that, because we enable each other. Sometimes we both want each other to be happy so fucking bad that we'll allow each other to be in fuck situation just for the ideas to be happy. So I can understand that aspect about yourself and you. However, this still are just such a fucking hopeless romantic that bothers the friendship. So really do lower your own self-esteem sometimes.
That's actually not true. That's where you're actually wrong. I will say that I will admit that I was eager to. Hold on. I got you. I was eager to. Before this situation, I was pretty eager to find what I wanted. Now that I've been through this situation, I'm not as eager. So I will stop you there. That one, I don't lower my standards for anybody. Because if you're not,
He'd still be with her. He'd still be with her.
Right. So she was everything again, but her attitude and how she treated me. Everything else about that girl, I didn't lower my standards for shit. What I did take is a lot of abuse from that. It's what I did take.
Let me word it, not lower.
do you usually take abuse in your
You're
relationship?
right about that.
Do I usually take a lot of shit in my relationship with everybody? Yes, I do. And
That
yes,
is
I do.
not completely true because you remember Courtney. You are not going through that shit with Courtney.
Whoa, hold on. Whoa. Whoa.
After a while, that's what I mean. Like it, guys.
He gets all up in your shit. He looks red. Look, he looks red.
That's
Courtney
why
is a
because
different-
you allowed Courtney to. You were so used to letting her run on the top of you because you knew that you fucked up that relationship to the point that when something else came along, that you were going to allow her to run over top of you too.
Did I know?
You did.
Did I though?
You did.
I did for one night when I let her get all of her grievances out. Switch the camera. Yep, be on it. You gotta be honest.
You're right.
When I let her air her grievances out on the show because she deserved that at that moment. At that moment, she deserved to air her grievances out. But I did not accept anything. That and also, she didn't treat me like shit.
No, she didn't treat you.
I ended that shit. No. I ended it because of her emotional problems that I couldn't deal with at the time. So that's why that happened. So everything else after that, I didn't allow anything. She hasn't been my girl in fucking.
But that's also the women that you've been with after is what she's saying is that you're trying to replace feelings that you had and sort of.
Thank you. You're trying to fix.
Aren't we all though?
Yes.
So you can't just sit here and look at me when you do the same thing. When everybody does the same thing. So why are you even putting this? Why are you even laughing at me with that?
That's a live human experience. That's what they fuck we all on unity.
So then why are you even talking to me about it? If we all do
Because
it.
that's what you're just now going through.
Right now, what I'm going through is dealing. When
I've been through it, I got through it. You're going through it right now.
Whose fault is that?
Well, whose fault is it that you're yours?
You're 100% right. And you're 100% right. But at the same time, who enabled a lot of it? Me, right? But who was also the cause of a lot of it? With all the oblivious.
You're oblivious. Well, no such thing as a well, I'm the law. There's not no such thing as oblivious. But
Anyway, alright, point being of the whole scenario is that I learned a very valuable lesson from that.
you think I'm cheating?
And I'm moving forward from it. I move forward for it. What I will say is that from that whole situation, I get a lot of confidence.
But come back here.
What was the point specifically of bringing that up? I am curious.
Yeah, Ted.
Oh, geez. Well, where did it start from?
You.
But no, you know, they had to start it on something. Like, it was something that was said that made me go down that rabbit hole. I don't remember what was said to make me go down the rabbit hole.
Probably earlier when I said tonight's getting personal.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because then I said, oh, no, let's make it personal. You're right. That's what it was. It was me. I did it. Okay.
No, it's all good. We have fucking like 5 more minutes. So
Say you want 30 minutes of caps, I give you 30 minutes on.
no, but it's okay. Yeah, it is.
Oh, damn, the deep is are you doing?
All right, we are back. How are we doing, y'all?
Okay, nice to meet you now. Shit, forgot you.
And then we are back. It's just take care.
Yes, we are. All eyes on me. All eyes on next chance. We're doing countdown. We're doing a countdown. So what? The podcast. I mean, so what? Like the shit. Little bitches walking here of it. Because we had so much of a pause for so many years. It's like fucking this stuff, Phil.
No, it's all good. We wrap up.
I gotta piss anyway.
Yeah, I have to piss like a motherfucker. I'm not.
All
All right, we're gonna wrap up right here. Put it back on. This is Age Publishers Podcast. Until next week.
Until the packet.
right.
Bye.
Pod.